All right, so for anybody that follows the theme, you know, there's a theme going on. Michael's helping everybody, that theme. I was thinking about Nick Vanderlei, right? I'm like, I like his information. I understand what he's saying, you know, and then I was talking like last week, talking about how, you know, to the contestants that are trying to be America's Next Top Messiah. For the contestants, what you need to do is you need to love your enemies. All right, you got to show that, and on top of that, you got to actually, you know, convince people that you're being honest there about it. And then I click over to old Vanderlei, right? There's something he was talking to somebody, whatever, some comment, some channel or something. It's like some guy. He like showing him that he's his enemy, and then he's saying how he's blessing those who curse him. That's fine. It's cool. We're supposed to. You know, I watched probably 10 of his videos about the Elijah type that's supposed to appear somewhere on Earth. And what I realize is, well, here's what I realized. When you start saying that you have Michael help you, I see where the theme is. I do. Or as a witness. So this guy is over in Jerusalem, Nick, right? And I was kind of like, not that I trust anybody, but I was leaning towards that maybe he's just a regular dude. Maybe he's just a regular dude. That still could be, but the theme that gets on my nerves is that Michael was helping everybody. As soon as I hear it, I'm like, so apparently Michael helped, there was some witness to the fact that he was trying to love his enemies, and then the other guy wasn't reciprocating it. So sorry, Dave. I know I'm talking about your boy Kleck, but look, the guy, man. I mean, okay, supernatural. Okay, you won't believe what happened. You know what I mean? So many things. Oh yeah. It was down Grand Junction. It's supernatural. Everything that happened is supernatural. I think that cat was on the phone with him. Cat, you know, cat that got Steve's tongue. I go to my dog, you know, when I want to witness my dog. Family. So, and I remember, I'm gonna get back to Kleck in a minute, but I remember Steve Fletcher, when he had Michael calling him on the phone, purposely had Michael call him on the phone, so it showed up on his little phone thing there, doohickey, right? And then when he was talking to Harold Camp and putting his name, Steve, you should be ashamed of yourself. You really should be. So, Kleck he just straight got Michael helping him, alright, with everything. And I couldn't help but to get like, you know, when I listen to people like that demon that's inside of me, that dwells inside of me, it starts to like boil up a little bit, you know? And I'm like, just relax, all right, relax. It's their job, all right, relax, Robin. Because Robin is the vessel, all right? I got that angel demon, the human demon. I gotta work on that human demon. I give Bowley credit. He's the one that got me talking about like specific demons. Like it's like, what are you talking? You have a humor demon? Like you need to relax that get serious demon. And so Click, man, just so many things. Like I guess what I'm getting at is this. What the theme is that there's so many supernatural things that just, it's like, okay, I heard the Lord told me to go and buy a book at the one store. I'm like, I don't know what that's for, Lord, but okay, I'll go do it. And then then I was like, and then you should see what, and it was like, it's supernatural, your jaw's gonna like, wait a minute, let me pull up this penis and this butt and these balls and the vagina and show you this biggest church. It is the same as it was in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, and I'm catching on to this theme. Who would have thought? You just think people are just trying, how to tell you, man, when I first started getting on YouTube, I really thought that people were just looking to, like, for truth. And then I didn't realize how many people were paid as agents to discredit, disinformation. So anyway, all this super stuff happens, and I'm getting it now because it's like, here's the thing. All right, Kleck is being talked to by God, all right, and Michael, and like in literal flesh form, and as it is in heaven, so shall it be, like on earth. So when you have God telling you to do things, I've always been weary when people are like, I heard the Lord tell me, like, and then the Lord spoke to me, and then God said, and it's like, what the freaking voices do you hear? You know what I mean? I don't hear anything. God never told me anything. The Lord never said to do anything, but how does he talk to you though? I mean, I guess I'm jealous because I wish you would talk to me, Father, So a bunch of things have to happen in your life that's supernatural, like, or it should be unnatural. Shouldn't it be super unnatural? Like if something is so out of the ordinary, it should be unordinary, and it should be unnatural, because natural would be like supernatural is like super ordinary, right? Why is supernatural some kind of specific power when it should be super unnatural? But things happen to me super unnaturally, okay? But that's why I'm not the Messiah, because God doesn't talk to me like that. I don't hear him saying anything. So again, I'm already disqualified from the game show because I don't have anybody named Michael helping me. And that is a requirement. It is. It absolutely is a requirement. They have to be helping you some way. The name has to be Michael. It can't be like Justin or anything. It has to be Michael. And he just has to help out with everything, whatever it is, just has to help. Hey, Michael, can you help me with this? Hey, Mike, can you help me with this cabinet? Thanks. Oh my God, this is supernatural, man. I mean, it's like. Oh God, we had so much fun. How can you have that much fun, huh? God, you kill my nerves. Freaking annoying. So anyway. Michael really didn't help me with this cabinet. I have to fucking put it up myself. Nobody helps me. Instead of talking to myself, I'll just talk to you. Just talk to you. I think I do. I think I do that so I can test that demon that's going to come out. Because when I click on Kleck's video, right? Click. I click on Kleck's video, it's like, all right, well, I just, dear Lord, all right, hold up, before I do this, please give me patience, tolerance, just, I know we're in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, I get it, but just, look, for the people that believe him, yeah, well, I mean, believe the theme anyway, look. The guy gives good information sometimes when it comes to the penis and vagina, the ball sacks and everything. It kind of gets annoying, kind of does. It's like, what are you trying to do, man? Are you trying to get people aroused? Because I think that's what it is. I think that's the purpose of showing that kind of stuff. Because, you know what I mean? I know what I mean. I know what I'm saying. Hey, Mike, can you help me put this phone back up? It's a pretty damn cool shower. You know? Look at those things. It's like, hey guys, we can all take a shower to here, all of us. I won't show that clip. So what I do is I click on the video, right? And then instant irritation. Instantaneous. I used to get that way with Richie from Boston, that's why I kind of stopped watching him. You know, because it's like fear. It's fear. Very unserious, just fear. And then you go from that to the exact opposite, old fruitcake over there, fruit pants, freaking Fruit Loop. You think I'm a fruitcake, Steve? Well, that employee of yours is a fruitcake. Sorry guys, if anybody likes them. Look, I love them, I do. I just can't stand them. Can't stand you, okay? Because I can see straight through you. I can't stand glass. That's what it is. I hate glass. I don't really hate glass, but it's kind of similar. It's like glass you can see through, you know? I get kind of irritated a little bit that Demon does rear its ugly head when I turn on frauds, man. When I turn a channel on, you know what I mean? I don't know if I turn them. I mean, that's on them if I turn them on. But what I'm saying is, when I turn on the channel of fraudulistic, expialidocious people, you know, the day, see, you know, when people use that other demon side, and they use it and they lie, yeah, that bothers me, it does. But I understand the other parts of it. I understand the other tactics of getting people turning back to God. And you know, sometimes it works. Sometimes it gets people thinking. Hey, Mike, can you hand me a tool belt? Thanks. Hey, thanks, Michael. Yeah. Hey, Mike, can you hand me the tool belt? Hey, Mike, can you hand me the hammer? Here, Robin. Thanks, Mike. Oh man, he's always there for me. Like, I don't even know what he does for a living, but he's just always there. You know, I caught on to this Michael thing when Steve Fletcher started talking about it. I'm like, oh, I see it. And then also the theme of two witnesses being some kind of testimony to you. So Clegg has Kat and Michael as his two witnesses. He's not saying it, but he's saying, clearly. He's not saying that he's the spirit of Elisha, but he's saying it. I'm just saying I'm Robin Tees. I might have the same type of spirit of Elisha because I can relate. I can relate. I attach myself to Harold Camping from the beginning of YouTube, and he did go off to heaven. He did go off, and he's not here anymore. And you have to wait until he dies to get a double portion of the spirit that he has, the knowledge. You gotta wait, patiently. And then from that time on, I just kept mentioning his name. You know how many people gave me a problem with that? Why? Because he set a date that came and went and you didn't see anything happen. Do you see it now happening? Can you tell that there's 144,000 complete amount? Can you tell that they're here? And if so, then when did they get here? I'm just telling you when they got here. May 21st, 2011. The beginning of it. That was the absolute beginning. Here, Mike. Thanks. I don't know what I would do without you. Oh, wait, where you at? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Now it's annoying. I get it. I just wanted to hop on here, kill some time, tell you how I feel about the girl abandoned as a babe, whatever. Tell you how I feel about fraudulent activity. China says the U.S. is playing with. I'm tired of hearing rumors and wars and rumors of wars. It's getting so old. Well, that's something else. There's something else I wanted to say. But I forgot. If I remember, I'll just pause it right now. Look, my name's Robin Tees. It's not Robin Hood. All right. However, I do steal from the rich, and I give to the rest of the world. All right. That kind of thievery is legal. Because what am I really stealing besides their secrets? And I do mock people. The Lord told me that I am Robin the Mockingbird. So I'm a bird. My name's Robin. I do mock people. And but see, I'm really Batman. You know what I mean? I'm really Batman. And the person that's really Robin, his name's not really Robin. His name's Michael. So Michael's really Robin. I'm really Batman. Stephen James is, well, he's Superman, right? He's Clark Kent Superman. Robin is his kryptonite. Nicholas James Van der Leyen, nope, sorry. The middle name James fits James family, okay? Michael's your witness helping you? No. Look, here's what two witnesses are, in many aspects. Two witnesses. The tribe of Judah, the tribe of Israel, right? Two witnesses. Two witnesses, it's your vessel and the Holy Spirit, each individual person. Two other witnesses, your angel demon that's inside of your vessel. There's two witnesses. One of them's good, one of them's evil, and then you take the good with the bad. So there's two witnesses. And then two witnesses can be two people that agree with who they say you are, and then who you kind of know you are, but let them tell you. So it's like two witnesses, two people have to be like not part of the organization, all right? And then those two people that agree who you are, well, you and that other person needs to agree who that person is, who was agreeing with the other person with who you are. So then you and him are agreeing with who he is, and then he and you will agree with who him is. You understand? Illinois? No. So you and him have to agree on who he is, and then he and you need to agree on who him is, and then he, him, and you need to all collaborate together. And then when somebody's on the inside and somebody's on the outside, and it's like you all agree, you're all in agreement, then those two witnesses will confirm one person, and then those other two witnesses will confirm that person, and that person. That's kind of how it works. The game that they have going on, well, there must have been like a handbook that SJD gave them. They're like, all right, look, this is what you got to do. Because I remember Steve said that he is the two witnesses, himself, like him and his vessel. I mean, he said David and Elijah, something like that. Yeah. And then two other witnesses, well, I did plenty of videos already with Henry. Me and Henry, you know, we proved time immemorial what the elite are doing, what they're going to do before they do it, what kind of theme they're going to present to the world, and timestamp dates and topics and titles I've said beforehand, and I just use myself to testify and confirm the truth. Everybody else is just fraudulently going by the handbook, you know, and I'm just going by supernatural, you know, like just everything's just supernatural with me. It's like literally everything is supernatural. Oh, I got a story for you. I was cutting my grass out back in my yard, right? You know the star flowers, right? That grow berries that I didn't know about. That was in my backyard. They have thorn bushes on them, so I'm trying to cut the grass because I put up a little chicken coop fence, you know, and then my trees are hanging over like, Robin, hey, but they're stopped, guarded off. So I'm trying to cut, like I'm holding the mower because it's like self-held, right? I'm holding it. I'm trying to go over here to cut behind, and then the freaking thorn bush, man, it's like it got me right in my forehead, right here, right there, right. I'm like, now I know how Jesus felt. Damn it. So the thorn bush. So that's, look, it confirms it right there, guys. I'm the Messiah. I am. Because the thorn bush was wrapped around my head, with the one thorn. I'm like, And then I didn't realize I have the Garden of Eden in my backyard with the berries that are growing. And I picked some berries and ate them yesterday. And then I show my kid, right? I'm like, hey, Christian, there's some berries over here in the yard you can eat. And his two best friends are over. Really cool kids, man. Really good spirited, And then they had some of my fruit in my backyard. And because my son, let's look at it like this. My son trusted me that the berries weren't poisonous. And I trusted some guy at the freaking park. He just said he had a bunch of berries. He's like, yeah, they're edible. But you know why I trust him? An Asian couple, right? For some reason, Asians seem to, they're freaking intelligent. And then they had like a little kid there. He must have been 3 years old, maybe 4. And it's supernatural. Oh my God, guys, I was walking with my wife in the park and I seen these berries. I'm like, oh, is that from God? And I heard the Lord spoke to me. He's like, eat from that vine, don't eat from the other one. And then, oh my God, it was so supernatural. And I'm like, and then I was like, oh my God. And I was wondering, are these poisonous or no? And then confirmation just happened, because the person in front of me, they were picking berries, and I walked by and I'm like, are they edible? And they go, yeah. And the little kid's like, yeah, they're edible. I'm like, huh? I didn't know you could talk. It's like, I was like, oh my God, this little kid, he's like talking to me, he's mocking me. See? And then he said, go up there, ballhead, go up. And what the fuck what'd you say? And I was like, I'm just kidding. And then what happened was, the guy's like, yeah, man. He's like, they're edible. He had a bucket, a container, berries. Like, try some. I'm like, yeah. Man, that's crazy. These are good. And I have them growing in my backyard. I've been living at that place for 7 years, going into the 8th, because I've been at Black Horse Drive for 7 years, since 2012, the summer. So this is the summer, it's 7 going into the 8th year. It's like, oh my God, Black Horse Drive. And I got a Garden of Eden out in the backyard. I didn't even know I had it for 7 years. And the thorn bushes wrapped around my head when I was trying to cut the grass. I'm the Messiah. I got Michael helped me, but his name's Justin. So he really Michael, but somebody's helped me. You know what I mean? I need help, guys. I really do. I'm losing it. I found out I was the Messiah. I'm like, yeah, man. So anyway, so my son's two best friends ate the fruit from my backyard, and my son was the one that said, hey, you want some fruit? So what I'm trying to tell you is my son trusted me, right? I trusted some random guy in the park because I could tell his spirit was good. I could tell his spirit was good. I could tell his wife's spirit was good. And I could tell that little 3-year-old kid is going to be a very intelligent, smart, kind-hearted child. For real. He's like, yeah, they're edible. I'm like, I didn't even know you can talk, kid, but I should have figured. So my son's best friends ate from the fruit because they trusted him. And then my son ate from the fruit because he trusted me. And you know why? Because they know that I wouldn't give them bad fruit. All right? I wouldn't give them bad fruit. I wouldn't lie to them about anything. And I wouldn't pretend that I'm somebody that I'm not. What's that?